Basically, I've been asked a couple times, how is it that I install the trolling motor on the kayak? I've seen different methods or different things that people do, and a lot of it really seems very complicated. And I've come up with a little something here that's actually very simple. What I've basically done, if I attached everything to a milk crate to the back of the kayak, I have two pad eyes on each side with turnbuckles, and also I have a foam padding on the bottom that cushions everything in nice and snug. You try to move this and you really can't move this at all. Now, how I attach the motor to the actual milk crate, I basically put a 2x4. I left out on the right side of the kayak about 10 to 11 inches. I adjusted the height on this according to basically where I navigate. You might need to go higher, you might need to go lower. And as far as the hardware goes, I've used stainless steel hardware that goes from the inside of the milk crate to the 2x4 woods. In here, inside the milk crate, which you really can't see well right now, I'm going to take the cover off, see if you could see it a little better. There is a 2x4 running right behind this that basically what I call sandwiches in this 2x4. Alright, so now I have the milk crate held down with the turnbuckles, and the wood is holding onto the milk crate sandwiched in. And also, if you notice, on the side of the kayak, in the front and in the back, there's also angle iron. I've used 3.5-inch rivets here with 3.5-inch bolts on both sides. Everything has been painted. This was basically a prototype, and it's worked so well that I really haven't adjusted anything. This is something that I believe you can do in one shot. I have no doubt anybody can do this in one shot. It took me probably about a good 8 to 10 hours to get it going just right. One of the things that I want you to notice is how the battery slips right into the milk crate. This is what they call a size 24 battery. You need to have a deep cycle type battery. What that means basically is that you can charge on and off many times without the battery going bad. Okay, to make the installation a little easier and a little quicker, I've added wing nuts, which is nice. When you get to the water, the least thing you want to worry about is having a wrench or a plier, so you just kind of strap this thing on. As far as the engine goes, I've actually added a Minn Kota See 2. This is a 30, and it has an adjustable tiller arm. It has 5 speeds forward, and it has 3 speeds reverse. It works really well for me. I'm going to show you on the bottom right now how basically it turns. Here you have first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Now they probably can't pick up the speed. This will get you up to a good 3 miles per hour as far as navigation goes. And having this on the side also allows you to do trolling. Now you can adjust the tiller arm in or out depending on conditions. Also, when you get back in shore, you want to make sure that you don't do any damage. So just lift engine right off and you're ready to go. That's basically it in a nutshell. I mean, there's not much more. If you do need any more information or have any questions, just get back to me. I'll be more than glad to help you out and assist you with anything you may need. Now, one thing you need to know, that if you do set this up on a kayak, depending on regulations, you may need to register this kayak. In the state of Florida, it is required to register it. Right now, I'm basically in the prototype stages, so I haven't officially registered it. So this is basically something that you need to consider. It does become a vessel now. It is no longer a kayak once you have this on the side. That being said, basically, you're looking at the way it gets installed. Ready to go out, get everything going, put your cover back in. It has 2 little latches. Put your bungee just to make sure, and off you go. Whether it's fishing or cruising with the family, this will make life a lot easier. especially if you find yourself with a big current and you're paddling and all of a sudden it seems like you're not getting anywhere, or you throw this little puppy on, and at the same time, if you decide to stroke with your paddle, you're going to be pushing some water. So have fun. Peace out.